Hey chat, we're doing an early stream. Hello. I hope you're doing well. So this is the theme from Vector from Final Fantasy VI, from the great Nobuo Uematsu. And, you know, there's a quote going around recently. I don't know, this might be an old quote. I think it is, but it's been going around, so I wanted to read it. Here's his quote. It's, I wouldn't go so far as to call it stagnation, but I believe producers and directors hold too much in their hands, even when it comes to music. This is him talking about video game music. Even now, game composers aren't in a position to speak their opinion freely. And no matter how much musical knowledge or technical skills they possess, they're still in a position where it's difficult to speak their mind. There are almost no game producers who are well-versed in worldwide entertainment and are familiar with a wide variety of musical genres, so anything goes for them as long as you make it sound like a John Williams movie soundtrack. And he said too, like, you know, if you make the same stuff as John Williams and grow complacent with that, you get nothing more from it. Now, what if someone put in a bit of techno in there? What kind of sound would come out of it then? I believe that would be a good way to approach music. He's also gone on record saying that a lot of modern video game soundtracks have felt a little uninspired to him because it just sounds like movies. I agree. I really agree, actually. I like and understand when game music is going for the big sweeping thing. And I think it's kind of, you know, it works in these big cinematic experiences. But then the stuff that this is a personal thing. I don't know how everyone else feels, but the stuff I go back to is almost structured like a pop song. You know, like minute and a half, and then it loops. And, you know, there's a reason when people go, you know, there's the Final Fantasy, like, orchestras and, you know, bands that play Mega Man music and Zelda music. I think there's a reason why people still go see that and remember it. So, I mean, also orchestral is good. It's just a matter of trying some different weird shit, like he said. I find that stuff to be very memorable. Like this, whatever the fuck we're hearing now from Majora's Mask is just so weird and kind of left field that you can't help but... It feels purple, like the rest of the game. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm here early, because I just felt like playing some Silk Song, and I wanted to just make some progress, have a little bit of fun. Vinny, why did you pay $20 for Silk Slop instead of the amazing DK Bonanza DLC? I know you're joking, but you know what's funny? So I will not be buying that DLC, by the way. I think that is definitely a thing that's going to turn a lot of people off, if they haven't already been turned off. Apparently, DK Island is empty. There's no collectibles. It's just, you go there and you listen to the music, and you walk around, and then you can play that minigame, which is then on other levels. It's starting to feel like, yeah, that was a part of the game. And now 2 months later, they just released it as its own thing. I saw online some people say they got bored of it real quick. Maybe it was $10. But then I think back to Mario Odyssey, and it's like, maybe it should have been $5 or free? That would have built a lot of goodwill, and it would have been a great way for people to want to go pick up the game that haven't decided to do so yet. So... yeah, shame. Real shame. Nintendo's hit... I mean, it's not just the greed arc, but I also saw some developer say that I think Nintendo is doing what is best for the industry. And it's like... is that what? Like setting a standard in the industry? And again, I see the amiibos are now $30 when they used to be, you know, 13, 14. $50 for the Kirby ones. I know inflation, I know tariffs, I know all that stuff is probably a factor. I don't know. I'm not a fucking economist. But it just feels bad. And so that the direct, excuse me, the direct was something that I found a couple things interesting, but mostly it just felt like, give me money, please. Please, I need the money. Enter my classic virtual world of wonder. No, Mario. $100. No, Mario. However, Dragon Quest VII is getting a collector's edition, and it's $250. I don't know if that ship in a bottle is worth $150 on its own. That's kind of nuts. It feels like, yeah, everyone and everything, from Sony raising their prices to Square Enix, it just everyone, just, no, fuck you, consumer. You know, and then, of course, are people even going to be able to afford games? I don't know. But this is, it's a shame because it is cool, but, you know, how much would that cost at, like, the shop in Japan? What, like $50? 45? 60? I don't know. So, and the plush seems just a regular plush. Mental. The other thing, too, I wanted to mention was that I am very interested in Dragon Quest VII because apparently it's an awesome game, and they are tweaking the game's pacing a lot. There were some on-record quotes about how they're making the game just play, like, faster. Like, not faster, but, like, they're tightening up the pacing because apparently it's a very, very long game, 120 hours, and it seems like a game that ends up, you know, they were going for a thing, and it just maybe ended up being too much. So, that's not me saying a lot, but I'm curious now about the game. I want to check it out. I think I'm going to buy it. I'm not interested in Dragon Quest 1 and 2, but I am interested in this. So, did you see the price for the Virtual Boy stuff? Yeah. $100 for the headset and like $25 for the cardboard. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's been the main topic of, like, are these games that good? Unless you're like a real collector and you want to just enjoy your plastic. No. I'll tell you the truth. No, I've played most of the library. It's not. It's just purely a collector item, and cardboard at $25 is insane, but I guess it's the monocles, what are they called? Oculars? The oculi that are the money. I don't know, chat. I just emulate it, honestly. Just download the games and play them in 2D. Wario's good. So, anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna play some Silk Song. Sorry to make it about complaints today. I know there's many complaints, but I also am happy to just play Silk Song and RimWorld and shit, and I'm good. Snake Eater's fun. I'm good. I have plenty of games. I'm hoping Dragon Quest is good. I'll play that. Yoshi looked good. There's plenty of stuff. I'm in no deficit for good games. But that direct, man, it just isn't sitting right with me. So, shame. Let's silk it up. RimWorld is a ripoff, says a chat member. I know that's bait, but yeah, that's what games are. They iterate on previous games. Imagine not being able to enjoy a platformer because that's just Mario. First-person shooter, that's just Doom. Man, that's a shame.